The government is promising parents more clarity on how their child is progressing in the basics as students return to the classroom this week. From term 2, schools will begin using a nationally consistent approach to reporting on student progress on reading, writing and maths, with pupils evaluated across 5 progress indicators. As Political Correspondent Zane Small reports, it's a jam-packed agenda for the education sector, but the Prime Minister is making no apologies.
Christopher Luxon taking a trip down memory lane, visiting his old school and even checking out his old report card.
Even at that age, they recognise that Christopher has much drive.
Prime Minister spent 4 years at Cockle Bay School.
Quite cool to see the way it's changed. Yeah, it is. It's really good. Obviously, it's also my electorate.
It was the setting today for the government's latest education announcement.
How are you guys? It's day one. It's good to see you. How are you?
From this year, schools will begin using a nationally consistent approach to reporting on student progress, on reading, writing and maths, with pupils evaluated across 5 progress indicators.
And it will be clearly laid out on their report card, which we have got some templates we've given to the media.
The government is also introducing twice-yearly progress check-ins for students in years 3 to 8, supported by new progress monitoring technology.
AI will do the marking of reading, writing and maths.
All part of a jam-packed agenda for the education sector. Today also marks the beginning of the refreshed maths and English curriculum.
How are you finding the pace of change with everything going on in the education system?
We work hard. We were well placed when the changes started, and so we have kept up.
The government is also poised to make a final decision on its proposed replacement for NCEA.
I'm taking papers to Cabinet as we speak.
Secondary schools are still adjusting to the introduction of a test in 2024 that students must first pass to be awarded any level of NCEA qualifications. It covers reading, writing and maths and can be taken multiple times, but official figures show 15% of Year 12s had not achieved the co-requisite test by the end of 2025.
A lot of people are simply not passing the test. They are working very hard in our school to achieve on the other standards if they're not passing the test.
It's worthy of noting this year that the jump in achievement at Year 11 was quite substantial, from 70 to 73.5%. So a lot of students are now getting that co-requisite earlier on.
A lot for voters to digest in an election year in which Luxon is battling to win over the public. This viral video shows a fire and emergency worker making a crude gesture as the PM walks away during his visit to flood-affected areas last week. But the Prime Minister is sticking to his message.
We're so focused on making sure we don't waste time, we make sure that no kids left behind, that we're doing everything we can to raise the quality of the system, to get a better quality education system.
Christopher Luxon departing his old school with a gift and a more consistent way for parents to track their children's progress.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Well, Zane joins me now. And Zane, we've got some new stats out on the cost of living today, which of course is a very important topic for voters this year.
Yeah, that's right. Most polls show that the cost of living is most important to voters, and Stats NZ today released data showing household living costs increased 2.2% in the 12 months to December, and that is down from 2.4% in the previous September quarter. And it really comes down to cheaper mortgages. So interest payments fell 17.3% for the average household over the past year. But interestingly, the data shows that it's pensioners who are noticeably feeling the cost of living pinch, and that's because 85.7% of pensioners own their own home, so they don't have a mortgage. And so they're really feeling the rising cost of local council rates, which are up 8.8%, and the cost of health insurance, which is up 20.3%. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a group that the government focuses on in the election.